You good, Uncle Leroy?
Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. You see us, we get us a little bearskin rug out of the situation. We go down there and take care of business. You know what I mean? It wasn't the prettiest. You know what I mean? Defense was playing really well. I mean, it's a known fact that the Bears struggle. I'm honestly surprised that they decided to challenge us deep that late in the game, with everybody knowing that that's one of the ways that you could get a spark for your team against the Philadelphia Eagles is challenging us deep. Jordan Howard again with 19 carries, another really good game. Zach Ertz first 100 receiving yard game, really good game from Zach Ertz. Doug Peterson, man, I think the play calling in the second half was kind of weird. I didn't like the play calling from the offensive standpoint in the second half, but the play calling on third down, especially on that last drive to get us in field goal range, was immaculate. You know what I mean? The third down play calling, like the when it counts play calling, was just tremendous. I think this team's resiliency just speaks for itself. When it's time to get a first down, when it's time to move the chains, when it's time to make things happen, we're always going to be able to answer the bell. Jannard Avery looked good in his debut. Dillard did really well, man, filling in against that stout defensive front. Now, one thing I will say is I'm glad this game is over, because I doubt we'll see a defense like this again. You know what I mean? For the rest of the year. Everybody says the Patriots defense is good. I mean, the Patriots defense is good against, people that they played. You know what I'm saying? I think Carson Wentz, him having back-to-back weeks against two stout defenses, putting over 21 points on both defenses against the Bills and against the Chicago Bears back-to-back weeks. I mean, it speaks volumes, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going into the glory games, man. We're going into the cream of the crop games of our schedule. A lot of division games coming up. A lot of opportunity for us to make our bones. You know what I'm saying? We currently sit at 5-4. You know what I'm saying? Five games currently right now is most wins in the division. No matter how anybody wanna cut the pie. You know what I'm saying? We got the most wins in the division right now. Now, since our game is out the way, it's up to the Dallas Cowboys to see if they gonna match our wins, and they can reclaim back number one. Because right now, as it stands, we number one in the division. You know what I'm saying? Period. If Dallas could get back number one if they win. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep playing chess, man, with these dudes, man. We're gonna keep playing chess with these dudes until we establish just a firm hold on the division. And I think we're en route to that, man. I think we're en route to that. Really good win, man. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people was nervous when it got back down to 19-14. I think we had them 19-zip at one point. It started looking shaky. You know what I'm saying? The defense was getting Trubisky off the field beautifully in the beginning of the game. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes, some of the pressure didn't get home, and he was able to hit Taylor Gabriel for that big game. We were really sound in run defense. Pass protection wasn't too bad. It was just an overall effort, man. Now Deshaun Jackson, I don't know what's up with Deshaun Jackson, man. Obviously, he's not 100%. He wasn't 100% when he came into this game. I don't know how much of a help Deshaun Jackson is going to be moving forward for us, man. It's hard to say at this point, man, and it's kind of sad, man, because somebody got to step up. Alshon Jeffrey dropped a couple balls. I mean, Matt Collins was like non-existent as usual, out there getting holding calls and stuff like that. Arcega-Whiteside got a few snaps, but not really used in the offense. You know what I mean? Right now it's looking like Miles Sanders, Jordan Howard, Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, occasionally Nelson Aguilar and Alshon Jeffrey. That's the offense. So, you know what I mean? If that's how it's going to be, if that's how we got to rock out, then we got to make sure that, we putting dudes in the best situations to succeed. Alshon don't drop a lot of passes, man. So I'm not going to, everybody drops passes. So, you know what I mean? It seems like it's being blown out of proportion when it's the Philadelphia Eagles as of late. But I'm not going to hold some of the drops against Alshon Jeffrey. The first drop didn't mean anything, but the second drop absolutely counted. You know what I'm saying? We could have made something happen, man, if he didn't drop that one, man. At times I think Doug got too pass happy. You know what I'm saying? But we won. That's the bottom line. The Philadelphia Eagles prevailed. We got the job done. And, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We on to the next game, on to the bye, wherever we at with the schedule. You know what I mean? It's just 2-game winning streak. You know what I mean? Against 2 stout defenses. This is the type of football you want to see. You know what I'm saying? We win in our home. We win coming back home off of the road. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Any loss we took right now don't matter right now, man. I think we coming into a zone. You know what I mean? I really feel like that, you know, we're coming into a zone. You know what I mean? And Zach Ertz, I'm surprised Zach Ertz was open. Zach Ertz played with just tenacity today. Zach Ertz played with a purpose. You know what I mean? And you got to respect that. You got to respect that out of your guy. You know, out of a top 3 tight end in the game. He played with a purpose, man. And I was excited to see Zach Ertz get off like that, man. You know what I mean? Zach Ertz is one of the cornerstone pieces for Carson Wentz. So when teams decided to take Zach Ertz away from Carson Wentz, a lot of our big, crucial 3rd down possessions were taken away from the team. But, you know, Zach Ertz, you know what I mean, got back into the fold. He should feel really good after this game. He had an outstanding performance. The defense actually played pretty well, man. When it was time to keep these dudes off the field, they got them off the field. Offense stalled. Defense helped the offense out for a change, man. And that's all we could hope for, man. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Uncle Leroy, too. I was over Uncle Leroy. I was watching the game. The Colts blew the money right in front of him, man. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Let me know what you think in the comments.